Kendrick, we need ya. Hip hop savior. Hey, I don't know why that particular line has just been stuck in my head, and like I just can't get it out. It's just like Kendrick. It's like watching Debo get knocked out by Craig. What Meek Mill say?
Get up!
Meek Mill trying to tell Kendrick to get up. Get up. Situate him.
Situate him.
Kendrick, that's what you need to do. You need to situate Drake. Never would have Kendrick Lamar stans ever thought that Kendrick Lamar would be the butt of all jokes. They are extremely biased. Like, they get so offended. They're so delusional that they think that like that is still winning Kendrick Lamar the battle. I've never seen so much delusion and stupidity wrapped in one. It's to the point where they think that although Drake dropped 2 incredible diss records against Kendrick Lamar, very surgical, very strategic, dissecting Kendrick, picking them apart from round 1 to round 2. And we're approaching round 3, and Kendrick Lamar still hasn't responded. People saying, well, it took Nas how long to make Ether? When did Kendrick Lamar become Nas? And this is 2024. This is the microwave era. We have a short attention span. How do we know that? Because y'all rushed Drake. And Kendrick Lamar is so lyrical. If he's such the greatest rapper of all existence, then he should have been well prepared and already ready to counter what Drake had already put out. You think that Kendrick Lamar isn't going to come back? I don't know. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. Had it been the other way around and Drake was on the clock, Kendrick would have dropped 2 diss records against Drake and Drake still hadn't responded yet. They would have killed Drake, bruh. Like, they would have cooked Drake. Basically, what Drake did was he just formed his own big 3. He took upon himself to create his own big 3. You said, the big 3. It's just Big Me. That's what you said, Kendrick. So Drake went and assembled his own team, and you got his fans saying, you can't do that. That would be like Kobe telling the Boston Celtics, you can't do that. You can't go assemble a super team. That's an unfair advantage. That's not right. Instead of trying to beat those boys. That would be like what LeBron James did in Miami with the big 3. And everybody like, no, we can't beat them. No, that's not right. That's not fair. You can't do that. Or what the Warriors did. Sore losers. Instead of looking at it as a challenge, y'all rather just bow out and just be like, you can't do that. Oh, man. Like, Drake really came with his own big 3, bruh. Because it's not about pop. They won't get to the root of why they really don't like it. It's just that they don't like Drake. It's not that they don't like the song. And it's not that it's because Drake used AI. That's not the problem. At the root of it is they don't like Drake. And Kendrick Lamar has been posed and pushed as this hip-hop savior. He walks around with the Jesus crown of thorns on his head. So in their minds, subconsciously, they've been programmed to view him as Jesus. That's why they go to defend him like that. They have an emotional attachment with him. And Drake seems like the more inferior artist. They look at him as soft. So the guy that they don't want to win is bullying the guy that they like. They say he's the king, but he's not fighting back. To them, in their mind, it's just like someone bullying their Jesus. The Kendrick Lamar glazing is out of this world, bruh. It's sad. You got people who even scared to give their own opinion. I'm looking at Sean C. I'm laughing because he wanted to say he liked the song so bad, but he didn't want to get attacked by Kendrick fans. That's the climate that we're in today's time. You can't voice your opinion without getting attacked for liking someone else's song. He literally almost said he liked it, but he said, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to like it. Nigga, just say you like the song. But that's the world we in today, man. They pressuring you into conform to one thought. But it's just insane. But I'm not sure if you Kendrick Lamar stans are paying attention. But he's the laughing stock right now. Whether y'all want to accept that or not, he is the laughing stock. Everybody is clowning Kendrick Lamar. And this is the first time that Kendrick Lamar probably ever had to experience this in his career. Because he's probably so accustomed to getting all the love, getting all the adulation, all the praise. He's never been in this position before. Grandma crib, niggas outside of her door. Different day, new old Mac, new clip. 32 hollow tips, gloves, no rubber grip. I'm a boss, though niggas never show no respect. I catch them slipping, I have them tongue kissing my tongue. That's just some throwback 50 Cent from back in the day. Y'all youngers may not know nothing about. Y'all don't even really know about rap for real. But we've never seen Kendrick Lamar in this situation before. But you know who we have seen in this situation before? Being the joke, being the laughing stock, being embarrassed. Drake has been getting clowned his entire career. Just think about that. Go look at Kendrick Lamar's Instagram page right now. This man is getting trolled. He's getting trolled out of this world. And at some point, when are we going to say it's over? Why hasn't he been given a deadline? If you go to Kendrick Lamar posts, which he put this post out probably, I believe, in 2023, 2022? Could be a little bit earlier than that. But Kendrick Lamar covered a magazine with, I think, his so-called cousin, Baby King, right? And if you read in the comments, they hooking Kendrick Lamar. Hey, when you gonna respond? You got people putting gifts inside the comments. You got Major Pain in there as a way of saying to Kendrick Lamar, drop and give me 50, brother. Just go ahead and just willingly do it. You got people saying, Kendrick, we need you. I can't get that line out of my head. Kendrick, we need you. Hip hop savior. You supposed to be the West Coast savior. Instead of his delusional fan base saying, Drake, that was clever. That was cool. But it's going to take more than bringing back the ghost. You're going to need more than bringing back the ghost of Tupac in order to defeat somebody like Kendrick. You're going to need more than Snoop Dogg to defeat someone of the caliber of Kendrick Lamar. But instead, they're acting like sore losers. You can't do that. Yes, I can. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. This is battle rap. I can take any approach that I want. It's to the point where people are happy that Drake could potentially get sued just because they don't like Drake. It's not about him using AI. Anything to make it look like a loss on Drake's part, they're all for it. Drake's getting sued by the Tupac estate. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for a moral victory. Can you imagine going through each part of Nas' lyrics when he was going at Jay-Z and you nitpicking and trying to find each bar and what's true and what's not true? Because this is what Kendrick Lamar stands are doing. They're going through the tailor-made track and they're saying, well, Pac wouldn't have never said X, Y, Z. He's trying to use Pac to diss himself. Pac wouldn't have never said this. Pac wouldn't have never said, Kendrick Lamar, won't you F Drake's girlfriend? Nah, that's because that's what Drake would do. Drake trying to think Tupac would do. He's speaking from his perspective. He wrote the verse for Pac. Clearly. But can you imagine us going through Nas' lyrics, each lyric in ether? For example, he said, smiling at my face, glad to break bread with the God. Wearing jazz chains, no text, no cash, no cars, no jail bars, jigger. No pies, no case, just Hawaiian shirts, hanging with Little Chase. You a fan, a phony, you fake up, you stand. I still whip you 36 in the karate class, you Tabo. Can you imagine if we nitpicked and went through each one of those lyrics? It said to Nas, nah, Nas, that's not true. How does he know that? How does Nas know that? We didn't care about that. It was just all about whether the record was dope or not. And we said, hey, Jay, although people still love Jay, they said, Jay, you gotta respond. People were neutral back in the day. But now fans, if they despise a certain artist, we're going to attack everything that person has going on. We're going to just be against whatever you put out, even if it's dope. We don't like you, so we got to just go against everything you do. And that's a sad world that we living in now. How does Nas know that Jay-Z was wearing jazz chains? No text, no pies, no cars. How does Nas know that? That's not true, Nas. Jay-Z isn't in no karate class. Like, come on, bro. Just think about that. Just think if we nitpicked and went through the takeover and he started breaking down Nas albums and going at Nas albums. Jay-Z, you can't say that. How dare you go at Nas albums? As someone pointed out, it's okay for Kendrick Lamar to impersonate Nipsey Hussle, to impersonate Kobe Bryant. Speak from these guys' perspective. But when Drake does it with Tupac, it's an issue. It's insane, bruh. I would love to see a billboard in Compton right now that say, Kendrick, we need you. We need you, Kendrick. We need you. Follow me. Come with me. Kendrick, we need you. Hip-hop savior. You supposed to be the savior of hip-hop. Where's Kendrick Lamar at? You on the clock, brother.